What do you do if you have low libido due to low hormones? I'm here with Elizabeth Wood from Bed Events, and I'm Cathy Bartoli from the intimacydojo.com. Thanks for being here, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Kathy, for having me. That's a great question and one that I get a lot of times. So, just self-disclosure, I'm 53, and so my peers and I are going through the peri and, have gone through menopause or are in menopause. And a lot of times I get, like, are you feeling horny? What's happening? Because I feel nothing. And my poor partner, I mean, we barely have sex at all. So what I like to tell people is that, it's a natural phenomenon where the hormones just dwindle away, but keeping the fires burning, keeping that sort of that energy, that sexual energy going, you can do that in a lot of different ways. So what I like to invite the women who ask me that question, and myself also, is, amp up your self-pleasure practice. I mean, wow, how fantastic. Get a good lube because our tissue tends to dry, and we want a lot of lubricant down there. So get a really good lube for whatever toy you're using. And if you're going to use a toy, self-pleasure. Bring back the juices, maybe even like if I could give a prescription, on a regular daily basis or every other day. And then when you're with your partner, not everything has to lead to intercourse, but cuddling and stroking and petting and kissing. Once you start that engine, it seems to be easier to take it to wherever you want to go.
Yeah. It's really easy when you're busy or your body just doesn't, like, even silly things like taking a bath, like sitting in a bath and just relaxing. It's like, no, I'll just grab a shower later. I'm busy. But if my brain isn't interested in it, but when I get in it, I'm like, oh my God, thank God, why didn't I do this yesterday too? I think that's like kind of helping your body remember this can feel really good. And for a lot of people, it's a big part of their relationship. It's a part of the reason they're in a relationship is that amazing sexual connection. So that would be hard if you're just not feeling it. Your body and your brain are not like, hey, when are we going to do that?
Mm-hmm. So I think also the body wisdom, what you were just talking about, how awesome your body feels when you get in that bathtub. It's turning off the brain or turning off the phone and getting, just a little bit further away from that busy routine and that busy brain and letting the body feel those sensations, that sensuality, which is basically exploring the five senses. Like, let the body return to its basic five senses, and then you're more likely to move into a sexual experience. So the body is far wiser in terms of that type of physical intimacy than our brain thinking, I don't think I want to do this tonight. I think giving our bodies the chance to come back online is a great thing.
Yeah. I think we should never ever force ourselves to have sex. That's not what we're talking about. But if there's a difference between not feeling a drive to have sex and actively not wanting to have sex. So we're not saying at all that people should force themselves to have sex to keep their partner happy. But having date time where you can just cuddle and stroke each other and get in that and then see if it goes somewhere, that's nice. That's wonderful. And if you're still not in the mood to actually have sex, you've had this warm connected time, it might be a yes to help them masturbate or to hold them while they masturbate, or you can find different ways to still have really sexy time or connected time like that without forcing yourself.
I love playing with my husband's hair.
Yes.
And I just can relax while stroking his hair. I have a very, very dear friend whose hair I love, and I love to play with her hair all the time. That's not a sexual thing. It's an intimate thing.
It's sensual. It's like, I love having my hair played with. It's people that are very good at playing with hair. I'm like, oh, melty.
And that's it. It's melty. It can relax you. It can open you up more if that's the type of relationship you're in with the person whose hair you're stroking. It can open you up more to feeling, a deeper connection and then moving somewhere that is, consensual for the two of you.
Yeah.
So again, it's a simple practice of just like, I could do it to myself and I'll be
Yeah,
asleep.
it's like, yeah.
But it's
just being present with your body.
Absolutely, being present with the body and then seeing where that might lead.
Yeah, I think it's important too that if you're having a lot of fluctuation in hormones, check with your doctor, find out if everything is okay, like normal, because there are natural fluctuations, and there are times when we should make sure things are ticking along correctly for our own health.
And the last thing that I want to make sure that we're not excluding the people who have testosterone, because testosterone absolutely ebbs and flows with stress, and testosterone in the male body, it does decline with aging. So it's not just women with estrogen and progesterone that we're talking about. So have that conversation. A lot of people hide the fact that, they're either not getting their period, as you edge up to 50, but men also can be feeling a decline in that testosterone. So again, number one is communicate, and say, wow, I don't feel as horny or as sexy or as vibrant as I used to. Maybe there are things that you and I can do together, partner, to figure this out. So I definitely didn't want to exclude those that
no, I appreciate
pumping and pumping with testosterone.
Yes, wonderful. I'm really glad you specified that. If you have comments, thoughts, suggestions, please leave comments below. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Cathy.
Congratulations on taking this time for yourself and learning these things. If you'd like to follow more of this, you can subscribe to my channel here. Social media is up here, and there's more videos of this type here. See you soon.